Well, hi Scorpios, welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for May's reading. Wow, time flies. So, I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is going to be a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. When I do personal readings, they are 3 parts. I just want you to know. And here we go. For Scorpios, what can you expect? Oh my goodness. Already got the Judgment card, right? In your highest energy. The surrounding energy's good. Let's see what we got going on. Okay. Scorpios, the overall energy of this reading is a High Priestess. Well, this is the card in the tarot deck about intuition and knowing. So just by pulling back that pomegranate curtain, it's like listening to yourself. It's like taking a look at what you already know. So don't be afraid to listen to your own intuition. This card surrounds your own reading. So you have questions, go with your gut. Whatever your gut's telling you is probably right. With this card coming up and surrounding your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy, wow, the Judgment card, spiritual lesson. Your guardian angels and spirit guides have been blowing that horn down on you, trying to teach you a spiritual lesson. I think already what the spiritual lesson is, since the overall energy is a High Priestess, is listen to your intuition. Follow your gut, heart, your mind instincts. Listen to yourself. Trust yourself, okay? Don't doubt yourself. I think that's your spiritual lesson right there. So, above the High Priestess is the Ace of Wands, and this is also next to your Judgment card of the spiritual lesson. This is about fresh starts, new beginnings. So that wand is just blooming. It can be about passion too. There could be passion associated in this reading. We will find out. The Ace of Wands, though, you have questions about moving forward. You already know your answers, okay? I'm telling you. It's right next to the High Priestess. If you just pay attention to what you're telling yourself, look at the red flags and the green flags, you will have your answers. Next to the Ace of Wands is the Queen of Wands. Holding that staff, look. Holding that staff in new beginnings, fresh starts. Also, the Queen of Wands is known for passion. So there's I think there is a lot of passion associated in this reading. Male or female, fire energy. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But what's most important is that staff of new beginnings and fresh starts here. And passion. Under the Judgment card is the Four of Cups. Wow. This is an offer or an apology, okay, or both. Okay, it's either a love offer. It might be an apology because we have the fresh starts, new beginnings. You might, be starting over with somebody. Under your Judgment card, though, with your spiritual lesson, I show you ignoring this offer. It's like, no, I don't think that's the right offer for me. Well, you know what? It's right next to the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is saying, follow your intuition and your inner guidance, and that will help you decide whether or not to accept that cup. On the other side of the High Priestess, this is really what I want to pay attention to here, is the Sun. This is the card of fresh starts and new beginnings. So the wands, the sun, the fire energy. This is joyful fresh starts and new beginnings. Right next to your intuition here surrounding this reading. I think your intuition is telling you not to accept that offer. of an apology, as some type of love offer. I feel like you know this person because of the way you're not looking at the cup. But your intuition is guiding you, and I think you're learning your spiritual lesson by listening to your intuition and going with it. Under the Four of Cups is the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it just, that's why, I think you've known this person. I think they breadcrumbed this relationship before. I think they're trying to come back in, and you just don't feel like nothing's going to change. You feel like it's all going to be the same. It may start out different, but it's going to end up the same. That you're going to end up getting breadcrumbed, and they're going to throw your scales off balance. So that's why you're hesitating on accepting that cup. Next to the Six of Pentacles is the Eight of Pentacles. This is right under the High Priestess. You want a relationship, you want a fresh beginning, a new beginning, on something that you can work on, something that your partner can focus and work on too, to build from, to build the security and the stability, if I could talk, in this relationship. Not the Six of Wands. You want the Eight. I mean, not the Six of Pentacles. You want the Eight of Pentacles. Next to the Eight of Pentacles and under this Sun card, we have the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like this energy here, this Six of Pentacles, was toxic. It was like you were butting heads. You might have been fighting a lot. Sometimes it's a third party. I don't see any other cards of a third party here so far. This is the first part of the reading. But it just looks like you don't see eye to eye. And that's the way things end up with this person. I don't think they really want to focus on the relationship. They just want to have it. You know what I mean? Let's take out more cards. I think you're seeing that. And I think you're ready for something new, something fresh, something joyful, because that was not joyful. It might have been periods, of joyfulness, but it feels like it just ends up the same. For Scorpios, please, universe, for May. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Scorpios for May. Wow. Okay. Up here, in your highest energy, is the Chariot. This is the card for Cancer. Cancer might be strong in your chart, might be strong in someone else's chart around this reading. But this is about moving forward. That's the energy of this card. Wanting to move forward, fresh starts, new beginnings, joyful fresh starts, new beginnings. It's coming in because you're using your intuition to help guide you, okay? So you are moving forward. And what you're moving forward towards, wow, this is a special soulmate relationship here. This can be marriage. This is the union of two people in joy. It's a very strong soulmate card. The Four of Wands. And look at all the wands. A lot of passion. I think you're going to leave this offer behind and you're heading towards something new. Something fresh. And right next to this Four of Wands is the Ace of Pentacles. There's your security. That's what you need, your stability. They can offer it. Whoever's coming in that you're going to move towards by rejecting this offer actually has a pentacle. And they are more than willing to offer it. They're not shy about that. So, you're heading towards something very beautiful and very secure. Under the Chariot is the Ace of Swords. This is truth. This is clarity through conversation. I think that's what's going to be done. I think it's right next to the Strength card. And there's that infinity symbol, the symbol of intuition and knowing. It's like when this offer comes in over here, when they try to come back in, you are listening to your instincts. And it's like you do need to pull all the strength. You know you do, because that's what this is about. You're using your intuition. You know what you have to do. And you're going to find the courage and the strength to do it. And in doing this, it has to do with truthful and honest conversation here. So I think you're going to speak, you know, and say exactly, you know, why you're not accepting that cup. And then under this, and that's under that Four of Wands. That's what's helping you get there, to that Four of Wands. The strength that you're, the intuition that you're going to use to speak your truth, speak your mind, just being honest with yourself and with them. So under the Ace of Pentacles is the Six of Wands, more wands. The Six of Wands, security and stability. This is about engagement. I think you're moving towards engagement here. I don't think it's with the same person. I think it's someone else. And this wreath, this is, you know, celebration of a union. You know, all these wands coming up in the background are people celebrating your achievements in love. Right under that Ace of Pentacles. And I think without all this, and you know you have to do it, that's what your judgment is all about. I think it's how to let something go that isn't serving you. So don't hang on to something that isn't moving you forward or isn't making you happy. Under the Ace of Swords is the Four of Swords. Truth, clarity, through meditation, through prayer. It's very spiritual. So a lot of your truth and your clarity is coming from going deep within yourself. It's really listening to yourself, listening to your intuition, getting a lot of your answers here by spending time alone, quiet time. Even if you have to go sit by a little stream someplace, or just for quiet time, laying in bed at night when it's really quiet. Anytime that's quiet, then these thoughts, you get clearer thoughts come to you, and that is helping you follow and listen to your intuition. So next to the Four of Swords, which is under that Ace of Swords, it's very important that truth and clarity needs to be, you need to be clear about what you're doing, is the Six of Cups. This is under the Strength card. Look at what it's bringing to you, okay? It's bringing a soulmate. We already have a soulmate up here. This could be, it might be somebody you've known since childhood. It could be somebody coming back into your life that you're moving towards. But it's a very sweet card. This cup has a flower in it. And so this is a sincere soulmate here. If you did not know them in prior years, this lifetime, you've definitely known them in other lifetimes. And that's going to be the connection when you look in their eyes. They're going to feel it too. So, you're freeing yourself up to move forward towards something better, something much more, well, passionate for one thing, and loving, and grounded. So, under the Six of Wands and besides the Six of Cups, we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is confusion in love. You know, it's like you've been picking all the wrong cups, and you're wondering when this soulmate comes in, they're going to have a cup, okay? Their cup has something in it. All these other cups in your past have had something else was taking up their time, taking up their energy, and it just wasn't working out. But let me point out, this cup has a flower in it. This is a very sweet gesture over here. This is a sincere offer. It's not one of these cups, so don't get confused, okay? This is a card of confusion about whether or not to accept a cup. Don't be confused, because this offer has the Six of Wands, which is attached to it. And you're wondering if this will pan out. You're confused whether this offer will pan out. It will. So there will be confusion involved when this person, when you make eye contact, you're not going to, it feels like you're not going to trust your gut instincts right at first, but remember to trust it, because it's so important in this reading. It surrounds the whole thing. It's part of your judgment in moving forward and getting the love and the security and stability and the attention and everything else that you so much desire in moving forward, and the passion out of this relationship. I'm going to turn over one card here. There you are, Scorpio. The Death card. So let me show you. The Death card. This is your card, Scorpio. And this is about leaving the old behind, this old relationship, and moving forward. And that's exactly what this reading is all about. So my goodness. Scorpios, your judgment, you're learning your spiritual lesson. You're learning how to listen to your own intuition to move toward happiness, to move toward joy. So thank you for watching Universal Guidance.